Hello everybody, it's Lasha from High Voltage. Please excuse the attire. You'll understand why my hair is like this, why I'm putting the video up very, very late, because today I worked at Yella's and I had a really good day today, and I did not get the car. I bought a scooter. And so tomorrow, the scooter and I are going to Concord, where I used to live, by the swimming pool, and I have some really exciting footage coming up. All the ideas that I had way back when, including Francis Farmer, reading that book, including The Exorcism of Annalise Michael, which I did not follow through on entirely. But to be honest with you, when I read a book personally, it can take me 6 months to read a book. It really can, depending on my schedule, depending on how much time I can devote to YouTube, which I would love to do this for a living. However, there's so much talent out there. I find that YouTube has become more competitive and less friendly than I imagined. I was quite astounded when I first started, but you have to learn to have a very, very thick skin. The reason I'm on here today, I'm not going to go into why I started the channel, my walk of oath, nor the surgeon issue. You can find that on change.org under Lasha Rojenko, but think of Rojerko, like R-O-J-E-R-K-O, but instead of jerk, it's jank. So it's G-E-N-K instead of G-E-R-K. So it's Rojenko. And you have to search for Lasha Rojenko on change.org to see if my human rights were violated, and if you believe so, do not donate money. I'm starting a charity on this channel. And also, if you've never been here before, anybody who joins, anybody, even if you comment, you get a free tarot card read. I don't know if a lot of people remember me from TikTok, from November of 2020 until February of 2021, I read approximately 300 tarot card reads on TikTok for free. I would ask for donations and people would promise $2, $3, and they would never send it. But I didn't care because I did it for fun. Also, when you subscribe to this channel, or I'm being very assumptive when I say that, when you subscribe, eventually you will, because I am going to get better and better at better in reference to the material. I don't like to say execute because I don't want to execute myself. I do have some topics that I would like to talk about that are important to myself, that are important to other people in my life. There are so many talk shows that talk about Harry and Meghan and the Beckhams, and I've done it. And I did a video yesterday. I'm not doing part 3 today because I really want to hear comments before I put effort into this if people are not going to watch. However, tonight I bought something new because I'm quitting smoking. I don't know if you can tell by my face, but I don't have a light and I have no makeup on, and I'm also posting some videos from work tonight. So before I go to bed tonight, I have to take a shower because I smell like a shawarma with hummus and garlic sauce, and I make really good garlic sauce. This is a poem that I wrote. This is a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. Okay. Ready? I need some CBD, THC courage. So I wrote this poem, and I guess in order for me to prove that I wrote it, I have to write it and mail it to myself. Is that how it works? So you're the first to hear it, and I would love to know what you think of this poem. There is something more mysterious to this level we call life. Everyone has an intricate purpose which can include calamity and strife. Some of us are single, some of us are with child, some of us are with not, and some are wives. However, there are also other situations that take place when your eyes meet somebody else's face. When our eyes met, you move me. You move me. Better. You make me better. You make me want to reach all the potential without being pretentious. You're obtuse, deliberate, in a funny way, and when I was with you, we literally danced the nights away. You move me. When we danced and laughed like nobody was there, we were in our own sphere and nobody was near. You move me. With your mysterious gaze and your eyes, I would fall into the depth of the blue and the skies of truth. My deepening glance toward you every day. Missing my prom, I've made mistakes. I was never a mom. However, dear friend, you moved me, but you rattled me. Because you wanted to see somebody who was my friend for 5 years, and that betrayal and those lies, you moved me as you wanted what you wanted, and you were really a sheep in a wolf's disguise. But remember, every person you meet, every glance that you take on this earth prepares you for a moment of rebirth. And that is by Lasha and I wrote that 5 minutes before I came online because I wanted to write in my diary tonight, and that's what I was thinking about. So that's what the video is about today. It's about one poem. I would like your thoughts. If any of you have poetry, outros, intros, pictures that you would like me to put on the community page or make a video about, I'd love to do skits. So as soon as Trevor gets to his ability to go live, then we can definitely have some funny skits. But, however, that was my poem. Again, I'm Lasha, and this is High Voltage. This is my studio. I do sing, and I do have an amp down there, and that is my dance studio back there. There's the mic. So, my next goal for singing this week and not smoking, I've noticed since I quit smoking, my throat has actually tightened up a little bit, and plus I talk a lot. So I think you'll find my videos to be more to the point with less lackadaisical techniques. But I always say, and I mean this, take care of yourselves. Because if you don't, nobody will. And I need to take care of myself. And that's why this community is so important. And yes, birds of a feather flock together. However, there's nothing better than a mixture of a red cardinal feather and a blue jay feather and maybe a blackbird feather. And what about a peacock feather? We're all one. Oops. Oh, somebody sent me a message, and it's on my other phone on L&L Soul Sisters. And this person said that my camera work was so shoddy, and I was talking about nonsensible garbage, and that I was absolutely unintelligible. So I have a good comeback for that tomorrow, actually. I do. Okay, good night, everybody. Also, last thing, this is called a waffle. I never knew what a waffle was. If you want to find me on other places than YouTube, I'm on Instagram under Lasha Margaret Lena, and my Facebook is Lasha Margaret Lena, and my TikTok is Lasha Margaret Lena, and my X is Lasha Margaret Lena. This one dance I did, I took it down myself because I felt it was even too much. And I only dance to show because I recovered. I was in a wheelchair for a year because a surgeon, I know he didn't make the mistake on purpose, but he didn't say anything. But actually, I'm a very happy person. I'm just very tired tonight. But if you want to find me again, you'll have to subscribe because you'll never find me again unless you go to YouTube and type in Lasha Rajenko. You'll see High Voltage come up right away. And then you'll see Lasha Rajenko channel and the L&L Soul Sisters channel. And because this is a charity, when you hit subscribe, I do raffles, but I don't ask for money. Let me put it that way. I can't stand people nickel and diming people anymore. And I also, buyer beware. With my experience only, it might have been a miscommunication. However, I have written this YouTuber many times in reference to a mug I didn't receive. PMS, like Paula M and the Royal Mess, so like PMS did not reimburse me, and I'm ready to start a petition. I don't know what to do about that, and I don't want to hurt anybody, but I want my money back. Thoughts? For real. Okay. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed the poem.